And good morning, people. Welcome back to Dragon Quest XI, where we are just about to head into the Palace of Malice in the Fortress of Fear. I did say I was not going to leave until I found all the enemies. Luckily it didn't take too long, but still took long enough. So let's show that, shall we? Nearby monsters. First up, yes, it was 2 rarefied monsters. Of course, it was a version of the Jercules called the Brodicius. Yeah, that's the Jercules. That's the Brodicius. Pretty much a... You know the thing it reminds me most of, just looking at it? It's the... It's the dual monster, the magic and half magic and physical monster in the safe in Final Fantasy VII. A little bit. Of course, this one doesn't split into one or the other depending on what you throw at it, but yeah. This one didn't take too long, just a couple of attempts to do it. You must do it in a place where the enemy isn't just standing, it's not one of the guards. You have to go to where they sort of roam freely in one of the rooms. So yeah, that's the first one. And the second one, which is actually a lot more difficult to figure out how to get hold of, is the clock one. It's a rarefied metal dragon. However, to get it to appear, you've got to get it to appear with a metal dragon. The problem: metal dragons usually only appear in singles. So what's the way around it? Well, if you get 2 metal dragons close enough and you stand in the middle and get into a fight with one of them, either by slicing or just walking into it, or its head swings into you, which did happen a couple of times, you have a good chance of actually getting both of them there, because enemies near each other actually do assist in the fights. So that's the best chance you've got of getting 2 metal dragons. There's 3 formations: 2 metal dragons, 1 metal dragon and a king metal slime, and the really rare one of a metal dragon and a clockworm. So yeah, that's all done. So I'm just missing 1 enemy, which is on the sea, which is would have been such a pain to do, because the sea is random encounters. It appears around Sniffelheim, but you've got to get a certain sort of formation. You've got to get to... Which one is it? What's it called? I can't remember what it's called. Region C... Yeah, Snogers. You've got to get to at least a formation with 2 of these, which is okay. It's just when you can find blizzy bodies, vicious otter shamblers, vicious war griffins, all in the same area. Yeah, the chances are fairly low. But if you get lucky, it's there. I'm going to wait until later and get it from something else, but it will be obtained at some point. Yeah, so overall, not much more except to go to the Palace of Malice. Except one thing. Jade now has the Warrior Princess's headdress +3 and Warrior Princess's dress +3, which gives a whole load of critical chance and agility for her. Well, a whole load is +1 for the warrior dress and +2 for the headdress. So, still, it gives her a lot of everything she needs. Lots of charm, lots of defense, a bit of agility, critical chance. Everything she needs. That with the assassin +9 critical chance is really, really nice. It also gives her the Warrior Princess outfit, which we're going to deck her out in, because she is indeed a Warrior Princess. The other one, Hendrik, has got his General's jacket and his General's jack boots. Again, pretty much everything he needs. Lots of defense, bit of HP, bit of charm. Well, the charm's not really required, but dark damage reduction, which actually might come in handy. And the General jack boots, defense, a fair amount of agility, which is definitely what he needs. Bit of HP, bit of charm, and turn skip protection, which might come in handy, who knows. And it brings him out with the General. I really prefer the Helidorian, which I'm going to keep him in, but the General, if I gave him something a bit different for weapons, maybe a sword. Double sword actually would work well with that look. But the Helidorian just fits so well with his weapons at the moment, so we're going to stick with that. Yeah, other than that, everyone's got the same things, and we need to go to the Palace of Malice. Let's not put it off any longer. I was hoping to run through that. Oh well. Probably should have lined up first. Okay, so here we are up on the 4th floor. We've got every single chest. We've got every single enemy. There's not really much more that we can do. Except move in to this particular door. Let's keep moving forward. Why is someone crying?
That voice! Veronica? Is it really you? Huh? Serena? You're both here! Oh, thank heavens! I've been so lonely in this horrible, cold, miserable place all by myself.
You're not Veronica.
Now you're here. Can I ask you something? ask you to die?
Yeah, you're not.
You'll do that for me, won't you? I mean, I had to die and you didn't. That can't be fair, can it? So come on, what do you say? Will you die for me or not? I wanted to live, but because of you, I couldn't. So let's even things up. Come on, drop dead. No!
Flee, foul phantom, dark intrusion. Light dispel this black illusion. Veronica would never have said such awful things. Go on, be off with you. She didn't regret a thing. I know she didn't. She died with hope in her heart. Hope that we would bring back the light.
This is your doing. I sense it. Jasper, show yourself!
Still, you speak of hope? Of light? Even now, with one of your little band beyond saving, your faith is sickening. My dear Hendrik, still you cling stubbornly to life. You never did know when to give up. Yet another virtue to despise in you. You come here seeking an audience with my master, I suppose. Well, I'm afraid I shall have to disappoint you. I would ask you to leave politely. But we both know you are too pig-headed to listen, and besides, I would not want your journey to have been in vain. Gaze upon me and despair, Hendrik. I have surpassed you at last.
Fool! You have surpassed me in wickedness and naught else!
Bold words indeed, but you will pay for them with your life. I shall offer up your broken bodies in tribute to Almighty Mordegon.
So, about that last orb and the last spectral sentinel. Jasper Unbound. Revamp. One thing to note is
You cannot defeat me!
enemies still
Surrender to the darkness.
do like to wipe out buffs. So Jade being in vamp state at the moment. I was really wanting to say bunny state. isn't a sure thing. However, while she's at it, she is going to do as much damage as possible. And sword dance. Yeah, sword dance. And we're going to Kabuff.
Take heart!
And I'm still not sure which one is better, multi-thrust or multi-feet. So we're going to try both. Multi-feet first. 71s with a couple of criticals in there. Serena, you need to heal. Let's Unbridled Blade this one. Actually, that works. Your 4-hit combo, Luminary, is actually a little bit better, and you're already in the yellow. I knew I was powerful at the moment, but wow. Multi-heal. You're still hallucinating. I think we're going to Magic Barrier. And considering you've got a lot of critical chance, yeah, multi-feet is probably better here.
I have surpassed you.
No, you've just pepped up. That's all. You haven't really done too much else. Channel Anger. Sword Dance.
You are nothing. Nothing.
Well, have some more feats to the face. $40,000 experience, 20,000 gold. Yeah, the amount of experience I've gained through this playthroughs thus far is honestly making fights pretty simple.
I feel better than ever.
My strength grows ever greater.
Well, let's just finish that out and just grab that one. Oh, I can't grab that one. I need 5 more. Yeah, Serena, you've got quite a few skills over there. Hendrik, just grab Helicopter. Yeah, let's just grab that one. And 1 Jasper, as ordered. Dead.
How? I am first among demons. Supreme commander of the spectral sentinels. How could mere humans defeat me? Ah. Again, you surpass me. Again, you outdo me. Again, you leave me behind. The more you bathed in glory, the more brightly you shone, the more I receded into shadow. Do you know what it was that I always wanted. I wanted to be like you.
Come.
So that's all 6 orbs again. Well, I guess they're back in our possession. What does that mean? I have no idea. I don't actually remember. But what it does all mean is, well, there's only one being, I guess you could call him at this point, left up here to face.
I sense pure evil on the other side. It can only be him.
Mordegon. At last the time has come to face him.
Hey, no fair! Let me go!
Can't move.
Did you think me beaten? Did you think you had bested me? I, Jasper, Supreme Commander of the Spectral Sentinels?
Huh? Didn't we beat all of these guys? How can they be back?
Oh, Hendrik, your face. Now you'll see who has left whom behind. By all means, go to face my master, Luminary. But know that you will do so alone. Your friends here will be staying with us.
No, he shall not go alone. I swore an oath. I am the Luminary's sword, his shield, his unswerving companion.
We all are. We're in this together. If we face Mordegon, we face him as one.
Aye. If you think I'm missing my chance to get revenge for my Eleanor after all these years, you've another think coming.
Don't worry, darling. I'm with you all the way. We're going to bring smiles and sunshine back to the world if it's the last thing we do.
Yes, I promised Veronica I would finish this. And that's a promise I mean to keep.
You heard. We're in this together. I'm not leaving anyone to suffer alone. Ever again. I'm supposed to help the Luminary. And that means to the bitter end.
No, I am not beaten. I cannot be. Master, just one more chance. Please.
It is over, Jasper. Be still.
No, I cannot die yet. I have yet to surpass you.
You speak of surpassing me. But in truth, it is I who always followed in your wake. You were the one who spurred me on, the light that guided me. Without you, I would never have become myself. How is it that you never knew?
Hendrik, I...
It is time. Mordegon must pay.
And I certainly hope he's got enough money, because he's got a lot to pay for. We ready for this? I think we are. Let's go. Seat of Shadows. Hello, random Tockle. Travelling Priest. Thank you for the heal. The clock is still ticking. Which means we've still got time. Time enough to face the Lord of Shadows.
So you have come, Luminary. But you are too late. The source of life is no more. Erdrea is veiled in darkness, and I reign supreme. Yggdrasil is dead. You are not but leaves blown on the wind. Your eyes shine with a sickening light, just as did those of the hero of old. Fools. Why do you never learn? Love, hope, dreams, worthless, mere words. And yet your faith in them refuses to die. But no longer. I shall carve a despair into the human soul that will last until your kind finally dwindles and dies. Bow before me.
Don't let your guard down.
Mordegon, Lord of Shadows. Yeah. I don't think we need to really change. That's okay. Yeah, I don't think we need to change the plan too much. Sword dance. Wow, you take a lot of damage from things. We are kabuffing. And there's the reason why you don't you don't rely too much on buffs, but make sure you have them.
Showtime!
But if we can keep this up, might as well do it. Oh, you like to make doppelgangers of yourself, do you? Which means if both get pepped up, you're going to make do a big combo attack. Shadow of Shadows. Okay.
Is that all you've got?
Working on it. So we need to make sure that shadow goes down. Pretty much the same as what Tyrannil did. I think that was his name. Honestly, I think it's best if you come out, Hendrik, after we go with Magic Barrier here, I think. And we bring in Eric. No, I wanted Eric. Thank you.
Here goes nothing.
And we will kabuff with Serena.
Shadows.
Ow. That's actually the best thing that could have happened because no one died. Divide. We are going. How are you doing on? Wow, you're still white. Okay. Eric.
Perhaps this will help.
Bit low on health, but that's actually what Omni Heal is for. Ow. Only one turn though. Continue with the multi-feet. And you're going to Fatal Flash, the Lord of Shadows. Yeah, that works. You went from white to red. How does that feel? Sword dance. Full heal. Do we need a full heal? Nah, more heal should be more than enough.
Yep. You mustn't push yourself.
Wallow in darkness. I am Mordigan, Lord of all.
Just normal attack? Yeah, I think we're just normal attacking here. Because there goes the Lord of Shadows.
So this is the power of the Luminary. Impressive. But I tired of these games. I am Mordigan, master of all things. I call upon the power of the sword. All must be destroyed. Children of Yggdrasil, denizens of light, I will snuff out your lives. You will dwell with me in darkness.
Come on now, did you really think that was going to be it? Oh no, we have more dragon and more dragon's tail. And this is really the thing that he does. He takes turns. The tail or him. One of them will be in front, one of them will be in the back. Divide. Revamp. You are going to just flat out. Not actually sure. Let's just sword dance this. You are going to Eric. Feel free to laugh. That means it's a turn that's been wasted.
Are you ready for this?
I am now. Multi-feet. And And divided fatal fash. That's fine. And again, they've swapped. They'll be doing this now. It's more dragon in the front. The tail is in the back. Just sword dance it. You are going to kabuff. Revamp.
It's showtime!
Divide. So yeah, although the enemy will change and the attacks will differ, I believe Mordragon is more physical while his tail is more magical based. But they've got no real weaknesses. They're immune to status elements that I'm aware of. I'm not too sure about debuffs, but I'm not really focusing on them. I'm more focusing on my own buffs. If he's going to remove them, I want to keep them going. Oh, you like Kaboom as well. Multi-feet. And, well, you know what's happening next. And there go my buffs again. Since when did you become Shao Kahn? Well, let's face it, you've got the look. And yes, they're both here together now. Both in the yellow, that's good to see. And we are just making sure we're full health.
Thanks. This is bad.
That's not exactly the greatest thing. You're envenomed. Can I actually get rid of that? I'm not certain. Ah, yeah. Yeah, if you're casting spells, you'd like to do that. I don't think I can get rid of Envenom, actually. Let's just make sure the Luminary doesn't die. Let's keep going after the tail.
See ya.
And thank you for getting up at that exact time. We need an Omni Hill.
I just need to rest my eye.
Okay, that's not exactly nice. Mordragon's tail, though, is in the red. Can we finish this up before he gets his pep up? His pep attack off? I don't think we can, but let's give it a go. Ah, good, we did.
I nodded off.
So just down to Mordragon himself now. Health-wise, we're looking good, apart from that envenomed on the Luminary. So let's pull it up again. Why do you have a skill that recovers your MP? You haven't exactly used a lot. Anytime you want to wake up Eric would be really nice. Of course, it's not exactly required either. Let's buff up. You're in the red now, so this fight's pretty much over. Let's just make sure we stay alive. That also helps. Sword dance. Finish it. Not quite. That did though.
Another one bites the dust.
Just as expected. I'm way too powerful for this at this point. Though the experience I've gained is just ridiculous. But still had to win the fight. And we've acquired the Sword of Shadows.
But I am Mortigan, master of all things. My reign is not over. It cannot be. Accursed luminary.
Is it over?
You have done well to defeat Mordegon. Thanks to you, life and light will return to Erdrea at last.
Who was that?
We need to get out of here, now!
We finally got rid of Mordegon!
Yes. But so many lives have been lost.
Look, that light! Does this mean...
Yes, the World Tree. It's alive.
Mordegon's passing must have freed the heart of Yggdrasil from his clutches.
I wish Veronica could have been here to see this.
I think it's time to go home, don't you?
So that's the end of the main game of Dragon Quest XI. The World Tree has been restored. And we've defeated Mordegon and more dragon. The more I think, now I've thought about this game as I've been playing it, the more sort of disappointed I get. I don't want to say it wrong, because this is a good game. I mean, it's a good story. Mechanics are sound, but it just feels too easy now. Because let's face it, I had one strategy and it worked every single time. Buff up the hero, buff up the luminary, buff up Jade, let them do their damage, and then later on once Eric got his overpowered things, buff up him, let him do his damage. There wasn't any variety. It worked every single time on every single boss. It's just, sure, there were places and enemies that sort of were a little bit tougher, but really, And well, Mordegon and Mordragon were just disappointments at the end. They didn't really do that much either. So yeah, as I said, story-wise, the game is sound. Graphics-wise, the game is sound. It's just... Yes, there are ways to make it tougher with the draconian settings. But I'm not even certain if they were part of the original game, because this has gone through a number of reiterations. The Switch version and the Echoes of Elusive Age Definitive Version S, or something like that, is still the second one. It had a PS4 re-bit which changed this a little bit again, but the original was on 3DS, so and was 2D. So yeah, so I'm not even sure if they were part of that. And some of the things here, well, sort of just got tacked on. Quests. Tickington is actually just a tacked on thing, a tacked on side area to this. The bits between Act 1 and Act 2 were added to pad it out a little bit and give more depth to the side characters. As to Sylvando, to Eric, Rab, Jade. And I think the biggest disappointment of all was actually the Sword of Light. It had one major cutscene, let's face it, which is story driven. And the second, the only other thing I ever used it for was to look good. And I do mean that literally. For the monster who wanted charm at the Mini Medal Academy, I didn't use it as an actual weapon. This supposedly all-powerful sword. I didn't need it. Sure, I believe I had a lot of luck with getting levels. I found so many metal slimes, it's almost ridiculous. But considering how much I fought in the game, and because I pretty much did everything up to Mordegon, it's not really a surprise either. However, this is just the end of the main game. There is still more to come. Most people, and things I've seen and heard, call it the post game, because that's technically what it is. It's on the after the main story. We've won. We've beat Mordegon. World has its hope back. But there is so much actually still to do. I personally don't call it that. We had Act 1, which started when the Luminary went up Cobblestone Tor, ended with the fall of Yggdrasil. Act 2, after its little interlude, with the return of the Luminary to the world of darkness, controlled by Mordegon, and ended once we had felled Mordegon. I like to call the bit coming up next Act 3, because there is a lot more to it than just going around doing things. It's got its own little bit of a story. What that story is, well, it's a little bit controversial, it's a little bit confusing in parts, but it's still its own story. So, yeah, we've still got a fair way to go. So next time, we continue with the adventures of the Luminary and his companions. Where do they go? What do they see? What do they do? Let's continue on and find out. Plus, I did just get that sort of shadows. That's got to be used for something. Act 3 awaits.